Hi everybody, welcome to Mike's Garage. Well, I wanted to show you something that we found in an apartment building. We got a complaint on the 8th floor of an apartment building that the floor had separated from the baseboard about 2 inches, and it was a cold draft coming in. So we went to check it out, and it looked like there was some kind of a structure issue, and we had to remove the drywall and look inside the drywall to see what was happening with the masonry structure that was under that. Here, let me go to the videos and go over to the photos, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, like I said, we're on the 8th floor of the apartment building. We cut a little hole in the drywall at the bottom, and we saw the crack. So we opened it up a little further up, until we got almost all the way to the top of the wall. And you can see the crack is very severe, and it does go from the bottom of the wall to the top. So we had to remove all the drywall on the whole wall from left to right, because we're going to have to redo the whole structure. It's a pretty severe crack. You can see the wall has moved 3/4 of an inch, which is not too terrible, but it's fixable. Well, I can't say that. We can't fix it. We could just put everything back together with mortar and cement so it doesn't move any further. So we're going to remove all the brick and the old block, and these are the engineering drawings. We're going to put big metal straps across the wall from left to right to keep the wall from moving. The docks plank in the top is at the top all the way to the bottom. There's several straps that go there with big heavy lag bolts that go into the center of the brick and the center of the block to make it as secure as possible. So we removed the defective brick and defective block. And like I say, you can see all the way through, there's cracks all the way through the wall to the other side. So we had to take all that out and get everything all set to go before we could put everything back in place. Now here it is. It's all the bricks that we put in are red. They're all fresh brick, and we put in new block. The new blocks are black, so we could recognize those in the photos. And we even opened up part of the ceiling to check the ceiling to see how severe the crack was. So this is the repair of the brick and the block. It's all mortared back together. The last step in the process was to add the metal straps that go from one side of the wall to the other. Now the straps are about 1/8 of an inch thick. There's about a dozen lag bolts that go into each one. And like I say, we drill into the center of the brick and the center of the block. We don't drill into the mortar joints because it's important for the strength of it to do it the right way. So I think it's going to hold. It'll keep the building from moving. And we've got to re-drywall and re-insulate. And the job should be done. It should hold up, and that'll hold for quite a few years. And I don't think the wall's going to move anymore. We have it very secured. Okay, that was pretty interesting. There was a lot of work that had to be done to get that. The guys were great. They got it all fixed up. We still have to put the furring strips back up, insulate the wall, put the drywall back up. The baseboard's still there. We'll have to work with that, and we'll repaint everything. But it's the way we strapped everything up and got it all back the way it should be. I think it's strong enough. It'll hold up for many, many more years. So anything like that, you can't let it go. You have to deal with it right away. Hope that was interesting. Give me a like if you like it. Could always use more subscribers. Thanks for watching Mike's Garage. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.